Hi everybody, I'm Jeff MacArthur. I run this channel, and normally I don't do update videos because most people don't like watching them and I don't like making them, but I felt like it was important to explain something in this particular case because I'm sort of breaking a promise and I want to explain what's going on. A lot of people subscribe because of a show called RPG Storytime, where I take RPG games and I tell them through narration, sound effects, music, and little miniatures, that sort of thing. It's my favorite show to do, and the intent was to have about 6 chapters every season for the different games. So spring would be Star Trek, summer was D&D, fall was Outbreak Undead, and Star Wars was in the winter. Well, the last one I did was in the winter, and it was Star Wars. And now the spring has come and gone, and there's no Star Trek. So you may be going, where the hell's Star Trek? The games are done. I just need to make the videos, and it's taking a bit of time to do. But here is the main thing. Some of the stories are getting complex enough that doing just 6 at a time and then waiting a year for the next one to come out, etc., it's probably just going to make the whole thing confusing, and I was really having difficulty trying to figure out how to do it. Plus, it was getting difficult for me to do where I was playing one game, setting up for another, and then, and editing another, and shooting yet another. And so there's just so many of these. It was getting very convoluted, and I was having trouble keeping track of things. And I finally just determined, what might be best is just to finish the videos, or finish some of them that I've already gotten done. So like Outbreak Undead, it's completely played, the story is completely told, we just need to make the videos. So what I'm doing now is just making all the videos for all the remaining Outbreak Undead. And the same thing with Star Trek. We've played all those, it's done. So I just now need to make all the videos for it. So I think what's best is, instead of just doing a few here and a few there, what I'm going to do, I was really kind of considering the idea of doing all these in order, and the final nail in the coffin of this idea was when I found out Star Wars, the next Star Wars episode is going to be December of 2019. And I was like, well, why bother making, having Star Wars videos come out the end of this year, when it's really going to be next year that I'm trying to kind of coincide with when the movies come out. So I finally just decided, okay, this autumn it's going to be Outbreak Undead. We're going to go all the way through that and finish that story off. Then we're going to have Star Trek all the way through. There actually are probably going to be 3 episodes that happen before Outbreak Undead, because I had them almost done, so I'll probably just put those out. Then Outbreak Undead, and then all the way through Star Trek. So those 2 series, you'll just be able to see all the way to the end for both of those, and it'll be done. You don't have to remember what happened this year to go on to the next year or whatever. And then next year, I'm going to have D&D come out, and that's so long that I won't be able to do the whole thing and finish it off, but there will be a bunch of D&D. And then Star Wars, coinciding with episode 9, we're just going to go right to the end, and it's going to be, we aren't done with those games, but I'm going to wrap it up by that point, and the entire story is going to happen by that point. So that's where RPG Storytime is. There will be more. It's just September is when we're probably going to have the 3 of the Star Trek episodes, and then October we're definitely going to have Outbreak Undead, the whole rest of it. It's going to be 12 more episodes. It's supposed to be 12 more episodes. We'll see. Sometimes in the editing it changes a little bit. And then the remainder of Star Trek, and then we'll do the rest. I'm also going to have a live show starting, actually it's more for my Command Combat channel, but for those of you who like to see Total War games, I'm going to be having this thing called Friday Night Fights on Friday nights starting in July, and that will be happening basically indefinitely. I'm going to put that on Twitch, and I don't know where the link is exactly right now, so look in the comments below and you'll probably see where that is. And also, finally, I've been having like 1 episode or 2 episodes a week, trying to kind of get the algorithm on YouTube, because they had something about if you have 2 episodes a week, they pay more attention to you. Well, I've actually had fewer viewers rather than more, so, and this has just been killing me trying to do that. And it's one of the reasons why RPG Storytime is running behind, because I've been trying to keep up with what I'm currently doing. So I'm going back to 1 episode a week, and if I have more, I'll just put them out. I mean, in this case, this video is going to be in conjunction with 1 more next week, or at the end of the week. So, anyway, actually it's 2 more, so we have 3 more this week, or 3 videos this week. But anyway, yeah, starting in July, it's going to be 1 a week officially, and then, if I have more, I'll put them out. And yeah, hopefully we'll get back to RPG Storytime, and I'm really looking forward to those. It's some really, really good stories. And in the meantime, I mean, I know the other videos aren't getting as many, but I just really enjoy them. I hope that you'll give them a chance. I've been doing a lot of Blood Bowl, as you've probably seen. I just really like the idea of doing that as a league rather than a football league. And some of the other videos or some of the other games I just really like having out. So we're gonna have some good ones in RPG Storytime, and we'll be moving on. I might actually do a channel just of RPG Storytime. If you like that, I'm definitely gonna be doing that as a podcast. But if you have actually watched to the end of this video, first of all, good for you, and what's wrong with you? But put it as a comment below. If you like the idea of just a channel dedicated to just RPG Storytime, so you don't have the other games. I mean, I'm putting up the other games anyway because I'm doing them anyway. I enjoy them, and I've done a whole bunch of them that I need to edit, and regardless. So, but let me know if you think that'd be a good idea to do just a channel dedicated to RPG Storytime, where I don't do a few and then cut to others and other games and other RPG games even, but it's just rather Outbreak Undead. It'll go straight beginning to end, and Star Trek straight beginning to end, and et cetera, et cetera. And I won't post until the last episode is done. So once you start on something there, you'll know the entire series is there. So let me know what you think of that. And hopefully you'll enjoy some of the things we're doing. Meanwhile, kittens are struggling. Happy gaming, everybody.